in your experience and working with people, are there any kind of patterns emerging where certain things, certain bits of advice help people just a little bit more to organize themselves? Or what kind of change could you recommend that people introduce into their life in order to improve their energy and focus at work?
I certainly think creating boundaries around the different elements of your life. One thing that I would love to revisit is in lockdown, we were quite strict about going on our walk before work. It became kind of our commute, our walk to work, if you like, even though it was kind of round the
Oh,
block and
yes,
back.
of course.
And so I think these little habits can really make a difference. I'm really exploring at the moment kind of transition, especially as a business owner. I do a lot of consulting for other businesses, as well as running my own event and having children, and of course all of the other things that go with life and home. And so having these transitions between the different hats that we wear, that I think we can help kind of shift those hats with the environment. So an example of closing down the laptop and putting things away and getting things ready for that next use, I think certainly helps. If you can visibly see that, let alone telling yourself, this is the next step of today that we're moving into.
If somebody keeps trying to fix their productivity through apps, for example, through planners maybe, or new systems, but ignore the spaces that they live in or work in, are they solving the real problems in their business, or are they just rearranging the symptoms?
Absolutely rearranging the symptoms for sure. And as I say, that is what's really going on here. What I think is the question that you can ask yourself, because I think there's always going to be a new notebook, there's always going to be a new AI tool, but it's really how you use those, and you should be making those decisions kind of before you use any type of tool. So they absolutely have their place. And there are some that are pretty good, but if you come into using them in the same way you've used your last one, then they're probably not going to be successful for you.